Egypt, land of golden sands and ancient wonders, a place where the past lingers in every grain of sand, and the stories of pharaohs echo across the ages. Here, the sun rises over timeless monuments, casting long shadows that stretch across the desert, inviting travelers to step into a world shaped by myth and legend. For years, I dreamed of drifting down the Nile, sun on my face, history rising on either bank. The river, lifeblood of Egypt, has carried countless souls through centuries of civilization. I imagine the gentle sway of the felucca, the cool breeze, and the distant call to prayer mingling with the splash of oars. Each bend in the river promised a new chapter, a new secret waiting to be discovered. My journey began in the vibrant chaos of Cairo, a city where ancient and modern worlds collide in a symphony of sound and color. The streets pulse with energy, and every corner reveals a new adventure. But my heart was set on Abu Simbel, a name that promised magic and awe, a place whispered about in travel tales and history books alike. Abu Simbel isn't just a temple, it's a declaration of power, love, and devotion, carved into living rock. Built by Ramses II, it stands as a testament to human ambition and the desire to leave a mark on eternity. The colossal statues guard the entrance, their gaze fixed on the horizon, as if watching over the ages. Photos can't capture its scale or the weight of history in the desert air. Standing before it, you feel small, humbled by the sheer magnitude of what ancient hands achieved. The silence is profound, broken only by the whispers of the wind and the quiet awe of fellow travelers. To truly understand Abu Simbel, you must stand before it, feel its enormity, and let its story wash over you. The carvings tell tales of gods and kings, of battles fought and victories won. It's a place where history feels alive, where every stone has a voice. With excitement and a suitcase full of linen, I set off, chasing a lifelong dream. Each item I packed was a promise to myself, a commitment to adventure, to discovery, to stepping beyond the ordinary and into the extraordinary. This was more than a holiday. It was a pilgrimage to the heart of a civilization. I was seeking not just sights, but a sense of connection to the people and stories that shaped this land. Every step brought me closer to understanding the spirit of Egypt. The journey would take me deep into the land of pharaohs, far from the familiar, toward the legendary temples on Lake Nasser's shore. Each mile southward was a step back in time, a passage through landscapes both harsh and breathtaking, where the river and the desert meet in silent conversation. The promise of Abu Simbel pulled me south, toward the edge of Egypt and the border of Sudan. Here, at the very frontier of the ancient world, I hope to find not just monuments, but meaning, a glimpse into the soul of Egypt itself. The journey to Abu Simbel is an adventure, part river, part desert, all Egypt. It's a passage through time and landscape, where every mile tells a story of survival and wonder. Here, the ancient and the modern meet, and the spirit of Egypt is felt in every breath of wind and every ripple on the water. I traveled by boat along the Nile, the country's lifeblood, a ribbon of green and blue through endless gold. The river is more than just water. It's a moving thread that has shaped civilizations for thousands of years, nourishing the land and the people who call its banks home. The riverbanks are lush, but beyond them, the desert stretches forever, a world of contrasts. It's a place where life clings to the water's edge, and just a few steps away, the sand reclaims the earth. This meeting of green and gold is both beautiful and humbling. As you head south, the noise of the cities fades, replaced by the rhythm of village life and the silence of the sands. Fishermen cast nets, children wave, and the river becomes a stage for daily rituals that have changed little over centuries. The sense of timelessness is everywhere. The air is sweet with sugarcane, carried on the breeze from fields that line the river. Farmers work the land as their ancestors did, and the scent of harvest lingers, a reminder of the Nile's generosity. The final leg is by road, a thin line through the Nubian desert's vast emptiness. The landscape changes, and the silence deepens, broken only by the hum of the engine and the whisper of wind over sand. The landscape is humbling, shifting from cream to deep red as the sun moves. Shadows stretch and dance, and the desert reveals its subtle beauty, painted by the changing light. Suddenly, Lake Nasser appears, a blue mirage made real by the Aswan High Dam. Its waters are a startling contrast to the desert, a vast reservoir that shimmers under the sun, promising life where there was once only sand. On its shore stands Abu Simbel, waiting, The temples rise from the earth like a vision, carved from stone and history, silent witnesses to the ages. The approach is filled with anticipation. The air itself seems to vibrate. Every step brings you closer to a masterpiece, and the sense of awe grows with each passing moment. You know you're about to witness something unforgettable, a place where the power of nature and the genius of humanity meet on the edge of the desert, and the journey itself becomes part of the memory. Nothing prepares you for your first sight of Abu Simbel. 4 colossal statues of Ramses II, each over 20 meters high, command the landscape, carved straight from the mountain. Their serene, eternal gaze stretches across Lake Nasser. The scale is staggering. These aren't just statues. They're alive with detail and history. At their feet, smaller figures of the royal family add a human touch to this monument of power. Above the entrance, the falcon-headed sun god Ra-Horakhti proclaims the pharaoh's divine connection. The golden rock glows in the sun, set against the deep blue lake and sky. There's a profound peace here, a sense of splendid isolation. You can imagine ancient boats arriving, their passengers awestruck just as we are today. Standing before Abu Simbel, you're not just a tourist, you're a pilgrim at a sacred place. The wonder of it imprints itself on your soul. The Great Temple at Abu Simbel is Ramses II's monument to himself, pharaoh, conqueror, living god. Built to commemorate his victory at Kadesh and to assert his power in Nubia, it's a message carved in stone. I am Ramses, your ruler, and I am divine. Inside, you leave the sun behind for a vast, cool hall lined with 8 statues of Ramses as Osiris, arms crossed in eternal guardianship. The walls are storybooks in stone, scenes of battle, offerings to the gods, and the pharaoh's glory. Every inch reinforces his might and piety. The temple draws you deeper, culminating in the Holy of Holies. Here, 4 figures, Ptah, Amun-Ra, deified Ramses, and Ra-Horakhti, sit in darkness, waiting for a miracle of light. This is ancient propaganda at its most brilliant, a sacred space where mortals met the divine. The power and reverence are overwhelming. Beside the awe-inspiring Great Temple of Ramses II stands a smaller yet equally enchanting sanctuary, dedicated not only to the goddess Hathor, but also to Ramses's cherished queen, Nefertari. This temple, carved into the golden cliffs of Abu Simbel, radiates a unique sense of intimacy and reverence, setting it apart from the grand monuments that surround it. In ancient Egypt, it was exceedingly rare for a queen's temple to stand beside her husband's, and even rarer for her statues to match his in size and prominence. Here, Nefertari's likeness stands shoulder to shoulder with Ramses, a powerful symbol of equality and devotion, a testament to the extraordinary love and respect Ramses held for his great royal wife. The temple's facade is adorned with 6 majestic statues, 4 of Ramses and 2 of Nefertari, depicted as the goddess Hathor. Their children stand at their feet, immortalized in stone, a royal family united for eternity. This harmonious arrangement tells a story of partnership and legacy. Stepping inside, you're greeted by a space that feels both graceful and intimate. Pillars crowned with the gentle face of Hathor line the hall, while the walls burst with vibrant reliefs, their colors and details remarkably preserved after thousands of years. The atmosphere is serene, inviting quiet reflection. Here, the scenes are peaceful and full of life. Nefertari is shown playing music, making offerings to the gods, and being crowned by divine goddesses. These images celebrate her grace, wisdom, and spiritual connection, painting a portrait of a queen beloved by both mortals and deities. Every detail within the temple is a celebration of beauty, piety, and the deep partnership between queen and king. The artistry honors Nefertari's elegance and the unique role she played at Ramses' side. This temple stands as Ramses' eternal love letter to Nefertari, his great royal wife, ensuring her memory would be cherished for all time. Amidst all his military triumphs and monumental achievements, this sanctuary reveals a softer side of Ramses, a glimpse into his heart and the affection he felt for his queen. Standing here today, you can almost feel the warmth of an ancient love story, carved forever in stone. Visitors are drawn not just to the artistry, but to the emotion that lingers in every carving and inscription. The small temple offers a gentle, moving contrast to the grandeur and might of the great temple next door, a reminder that even the most powerful rulers cherished love and companionship. In every intricate detail, the story of Ramses and Nefertari lives on, a timeless tribute to beauty, devotion, and the enduring power of love. Twice a year, Abu Simbel becomes a stage for a miracle, the Sun Festival. On 2 mornings, sunlight pierces the temple's darkness, traveling 65 meters to illuminate the sanctuary's statues. Ra-Horakhti, deified Ramses and Amun-Ra are bathed in light. Ptah, god of the underworld, remains in shadow. This was no accident, but a feat of ancient engineering and astronomy. The precision is staggering, planned and executed over 3,000 years ago. The festival may mark Ramses' birthday and coronation, reaffirming his divine power. To witness the golden light cut through the ancient gloom is to feel the magic of Egypt itself. It's a union of architecture, belief, and the cosmos. The experience is unforgettable, pure ancient wonder. In the 1960s, Abu Simbel faced destruction from the rising waters of Lake Nasser, created by the Aswan High Dam. The world united, UNESCO led a daring rescue, dismantling the temples block by block and moving them to higher ground. Engineers, archaeologists, and workers from around the globe worked together, cutting the temples into over 1,000 pieces. Each block was numbered, catalogued, and reassembled atop an artificial mountain, preserving the original orientation for the Sun Festival. The operation was a triumph of modern engineering and international cooperation. Abu Simbel was saved for future generations, a testament to what humanity can achieve together. The temple's story gained a new chapter: survival against all odds. Abu Simbel's atmosphere is indescribable. Awe settles over you the moment you arrive. To stand here is to feel the weight of over 3 millennia, to touch the epic sweep of human history. The silence is profound, broken only by the lake's gentle lapping and the desert wind. Imagination brings the past alive, workers carving stone, priests chanting, the pharaoh arriving in splendor. The temples glow with changing light, from sunrise pink to sunset gold, set against the vast lake and endless sky. It's a harmony of human achievement and natural beauty. Faces of visitors from around the world share the same wonder. Differences melt away in the presence of greatness. Abu Simbel puts life in perspective, making worry seem small. It's a humbling, moving experience that connects you to the whole story of humanity. Here, history isn't distant. It's alive, and you're part of it. Leaving Abu Simbel is hard. The statues shrink in the distance, but their impact lingers. This isn't just a travel destination, it's a transformative experience. It deepens your sense of wonder and connects you to the ancient world. Egypt's wonders are a gift to all humanity, and Abu Simbel is its crowning jewel. Its rescue by a global effort makes its story even more powerful. If you ever feel the call of adventure, listen, go to Egypt, drift down the Nile, and stand before Abu Simbel. Let its magic fill you with awe and memories as timeless as the desert sands. It's a journey that will stay with you forever.